All right, man. Oh man, thank goodness I make videos because sometimes I get bored of everybody with they whack ass videos. I mean, there's some good ones out there, but especially on the weekend, I said, man, I gotta make these videos on the weekend because sometimes I have to watch my videos to entertain myself. Hey, with that being said, salute, October 3rd, 2021. Camera froze. My neighbor's still up. I couldn't help. It was so hot today. It. I live in SoCal, the Baja, right here, San Diego, Tijuana, and that was. I don't even know what to call that heat today. That was not heat. That was what do we call that? That was bone wrenching heat. I went out. I woke up this morning. I found this little place a couple streets a couple blocks down, and the little lady, she's got this little kitchen, and she makes these little burritos, and they're small, they're little burritos, but they're only 15 pesos, which is like 90 cents, and I get 4 of them. I eat that all day. But she's got the chori papa, which is chorizo and potatoes, and then the frijoles, which is bean burrito with cheese. Man, they are delicious. You put some hot sauce on it, whoo, forget about it. So I had to walk down there. I was like, this was a bad decision. It was bone wrenching. I was like, damn, this heat was bad today. Whew, that's why I had to wear my tank top. I was gonna try to put a shirt on. I tried to show off all my tattoos, but I had to do tank top. I'm sweating all day. It was cool though. My apartment took it because it's all concrete, so it was cool down. I got my little AC right here. I had to put that on earlier. I was like, whoa. I had to go to the Cali Max like 2 blocks from my house today. Usually I walk for exercise. I was like, not today. Not today. But anyway, with that being said, I did a card reading, and I want to show you this card reading because um, all this political stuff, it's all been handled. I can see it now. We got everybody covering everything. They're covering Biden at every angles. The stadiums are Biden. Okay, we could see it now. The necessary evil. I've been talking about in my videos. I love that I've been documenting it. But I want to get into some good card readings. So I said, Mike, let's do a card reading about yourself today. And this really connects with what's going on. And I said the title of this is The Time Is Now. And this is a great time. And I want to talk about Bobby Sausalito. If I don't remember his name. Damn. I've been following him on Facebook. I guess he's on the gram and all the other stuff. I'm not on the gram. But with that being said, thank you for, I think I got 12 new subscribers on YouTube and on Parler. I picked up 4. In the last couple of days, I picked up like 9 new followers. Thank you. I'm back on Parler. If you guys are on incognito mode, knock it off, because I like to see that you're viewing and liking and all that. It's more encouraging than just looking at nothing. I mean, I'm not going to stop because I'm a wild maniac and I'm like a sleeping dragon with opportunity. So with that being said, let's check this out. This right here is a sleeping dragon card. This is the Page of Pentacles. Now, let's get in some positive card reads. See, people, the past year, I had to look into Hollywood, very negative, very demonic, whatever. Stuff was bad. I don't always do that with card readings. I usually do it to improve my life. And right now, I said, Mikey, where are we at right now? Because I feel the energy changing. I talked about Bobby Sauce. He's doing the same thing. He's like, all right, enough with politics, enough with that. But with that being said, there's a lot going down, and I'm not going to get into it as far as court cases and stuff is just creeping out, and they're trying to keep it below. But with that being said, I'm getting into this, and I did a card reading. I said, Mikey, do a card reading on the positivity that you see in the opportunity. And Bobby Sauce today, I saw a video of him, and he was talking about how, okay, they're firing you from your job. Find another opportunity. Start doing online classes. Start doing this. Start doing that. And the same thing that I'm doing. That's why I'm out here every night putting videos, because I'm like, you know what? I'm going to put in work, and this card reading connects with it perfectly, right? So this is a sleeping dragon, and the page is sitting on top of it. And you see this coin right here because the dragon loves his money, and there's opportunity. With the sleeping dragon, what's he doing? He's dreaming. He's dreaming of the future. He's a powerful being when he wakes up, and you have the knowledge of the owl. So me being 42, I have the knowledge, and I have a little bit of coin that I'm sleeping on. All right? And I see the opportunity. What's the opportunity? My dreams, my future. And I was thinking today, you've been doing it, Mike. You don't talk about it. You didn't just, one of the things I had to look at my numerology, we'll get into this a little bit, is right now after 41, I'm 42 now. So last year I entered the 4th cycle of my life, which gives me a 7 Pentacles 0 challenge. And I am standing at a 0 challenge, and we'll get into that later. But I get to pick and choose. But with the pinnacle of a 7, I have the ability to become a hermit. I got a little change, and I could just go away for you. I could just You won't see me. And I have become a little bit of a hermit, but I needed to because I needed to focus instead of just being a hermit. I've been coming out here making videos. Now I have a Rumble, I have a Parlor, I have a Gab, I have a YouTube, and I have a Facebook. And I started doing lives, right? So I woke up. The universe woke me up, and I think a lot of people need to do that too. But you're gonna have to act on it. And it was so funny because today I had to re-register for the unemployment. I'm looking for a job, but I still have some money coming to me. And then I saw this card, and I was like, oh, that's the perfect card reading start. But it was so high, I was like, I need some water. So I went and got myself some ice water, and I started thinking about I was supposed to get like money dropped in my account tomorrow, but I had to recertify and do all this weird stuff. And then I'm starting to think about rent. And I was like, well, you just paid rent. And you know how you go over the finances and everything. But I was so blessed because I thought, Mike, you can actually ditch out for a year if you wanted to and just whoop, disappear. Because I'm 42 years old. I've worked since I was 19. I got a little bit of that coin stashed up if I want. Okay. So I can sleep or I can wake up. Right. And so I come back to finish to start the card reading again. Right. And my mind is on finances and rent and just all the numbers. You know how it happens. So I'm trying to do the card reading, but my mind is not on the card reading. I have to be the channeling. I have to be channeling. Okay, I have to be connected. All right, and I wasn't. And then I pulled the high priestess, and she has the forbidden pomegranate fruit that she bit from. She's the wife of Hades and all this. And I'm like, that ain't in my damn card reading. So I flipped it over, right? And then what did I pull? The opposite, exact opposite of her. The high priestess is like number 2, and the empress is number 3. Now this is a high priestess who has a bundle of fruit. She has an apple in there, but she's receiving her goods from the universe. You see her? That's the empress. That's the beauty that she gets. This is what the high priestess was before she bit the apple and went to Hades. Hades, what was his name? I don't know. Hades, the Hades guy, the Lord of the Underground, back in the mythical land of the Zeus and all that. And this is what she was before that, but she bit the apple. But this one she's beauty, and she's getting the empress. She's the empress. She found the balance. She has a little heart right here, and she's found it. And that's what I realized when I did that, because immediately this card flipped after I put the high priestess back in the deck, and it was so ironic. And that's how she became part of the card reading. And it was just so funny. And I saw this high priestess. I said, yep. I was like, yep. But it got my attention back to the card reading. I had to start focusing, right? And then after that, I said, well, you know what? The high priestess, see how she became part of the card reading, though? The yin and the yang. But then after that, I said, well, I'm going to have to pull a card, because I knew it was a 4 card reading. I knew I was going to pull 4 cards for this. And then the third one, I said, I got to pull, or I just said the next 2, I got to pull one that I don't look at. Normally, I don't look at them. And just, if they flip over a certain way, something speaks to me, I just feel something, or they fall on the ground, something, I have certain ways. But the next card, as I thought that thought, as I laughed, and I saw this Empress card come up, and I was like, the exact opposite of what I've been talking about, Persephone, which is the bride of Hades. And so then I pull this, and then right after that, this card slipped out, and it was just a perfect one. This is the full card, which could mean so many different things. But for what I've been talking about, the time is here, the time is now. The time is here, the time is now for us to take that leap of faith. We're on the precipice to take that leap of faith. And it's so funny because this is a 0 card. The Fool is the 0 card. And right now in this, actually in the last 2 cycles of my life, in numerology, I have the 0 challenge. And with that challenge being 0, it is strange, because right now I was sitting there and I went to go get my ice water. And when I came back, I was thinking, like, I'm cool. I can, like, not have a job for a year. I don't really even need this unemployment, but I've been working for 23 years, so I deserve it. It's there. Why not? I am looking for, I meet all the requirements, so why not? But then it hit me like, I do have 0 challenges. I do get to actually sit, and I'm literally picking where I want to work. Where's the location? I don't want to work in downtown San Diego, because that's going to cost me over $250 in gas per month just to go there 5 days a week. So what do I want? I want a job. I want something probably big box. Be honest with you, I want a big box. I want somewhere where I can make $15 an hour. That'll be fine with me. Get a 401k, put away 401k, cover my bills, make a little extra change. If anything, at the end of the month. I mean, I was just realizing it, and that's where my mind was at when I told you, when I went to go get the ice water. I'm thinking, man, I'm cool. Like, don't, like, the fear tried to creep in, and I was like, nah. I was like, I'm actually gonna be good. And I want to work here, and I want to do this. I would love to work at like a Walmart or like a Target or something, where I can just go work there and then I can pick up my groceries and then head back home, get a discount. And that's probably what I'm gonna do. I got across the border. I got look how many places before I go to my old job because I worked in downtown San Diego. I got San Isidro, National City, Chula Vista, Bonita. It's just so many different things. Why would I? Oh, hey, Gwendolyn. Why would I do all that? And I was just thinking about that. So I came back to the card reading and it snapped me out of it because it gave me the High Priestess card. And then I saw I saw this. Mike, you're going to be cool. Calm down. And then it brought me back to reality. And so with that being said, I said, okay, step on the precipice, take the leap of faith. And I do have a zero challenge where I actually get to pick and choose where I go. I'm an excellent worker. I have an excellent resume. So don't worry about it. Take your time. Don't just rush into something, and that's where I'm at right there. Everybody, but you needs to take that leap of faith. And I'm going to get into it a little bit more because opportunity is everywhere right now. And then with that being said, check this out. This card is so cool because my first card I pulled was the sleeping dragon, right? That's a sleeping dragon right there. You can't really see him that much, but he's a sleeping dragon. Now look at the fourth card I pulled. This card is a lady that's just being secured by a dragon. This is in her home, and you see the window. They're looking out the window, seeing what they want to do. Look at the coin, look at the coin, and then look at, she's got a peach. That's a symbol of wealth, securement. She's happy, and this is what it's saying to me. It's like, take that leap of faith, and the dragon wakes. Don't be scared, and everything's going to be okay. And then I realized, like, everything is okay, and that's just such a cool card reading. See how it works? I pulled these. I did these flip over weird which ways and that way and this way. I had the card of the High Priestess, and that's what it did. And you have to take that leap of faith sometimes, and that's where we're at right now. Don't be scared. And I was thinking today too. I was like, man, yeah, I've built a Rumble. I got a Parlor. And they try to knock our Parlor off. I love Parlor. Thank you for everybody who's added me. I've had like 9 people add me since I've been back on Parlor for the last 2 days or follow me. And, I don't even see the views because I think everybody's on incognito mode because they're worried about, oh, whatever. I don't care. Thanks for the 9 followers. I got 12 new people on my YouTube, which I talk smack about YouTube because YouTube needs to knock it off. But with that being said, opportunities at your fingertips. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Because as much as I got these cards, they don't mean anything unless I act on it. I talk about my numerology. I get a 0 challenge and I get a 7. With that 7 pinnacle, that means I can be a lazy bum and just be the sleeping dragon and never wake up. But it's saying, if you wake up, Michael, this will come to you. Do you get it? You can be a lazy bum and just be a sleeping dragon and just sleep on your coin and pinch pennies and go down the street and eat 15 peso burritos and stretch out your money. Or you can wake up, take the leap of faith, know that the universe is going to provide, and live out your dreams and be secure. I choose to take the leap of faith. All right? And some of you got to do it. We got this, and I was talking about Bobby Sauls. He was talking about these phones that are in our hands. Dude, be an entertainer. I'm going to break off more from the I've been like beating up the political stuff. That's, by the way, that's coming like an avalanche. We're not going anywhere. But it's been handled. You got Benny Johnson like every 10 minutes posting a video on it. You got the entire stadiums screaming F Biden. They got it. It happened. And I was out there and I feel like I was a little bit a part of it because I commented a lot. I think when people were really scared, I would just stick a comment in there, man. And sometimes people would just hate me. I remember I got some responses of people just hating me. And then sometimes, man, I see some comments I made and it took on a life of its own. Sometimes it'd come back to me and there'd be like 600 comments and I was like, damn, I started all that. I was like, I was just right here in my bed. just whatever it happened. And the one thing I want to talk about is invest in yourself. And the Rona actually set me free. As negative as the Rona was, it set me free. It set a lot of people free. My head chef at my old job, I don't know what he's doing right now, but I know he's a crazy Indian. I know he's out there living free. I love that man. Probably out there doing construction, doing stuff, being free, set me free. And then I invested in myself. I remember I went out there. I said, man, you're gonna start doing these videos? Well, you need a phone. So I went and bought a phone. And then I saw, man, I need a camera. So I went and bought a GoPro. And these weren't cheap items. These were $500 a piece. And then I said, man, you need 2 phones. And I bought this phone, and it was this phone right here. It was the best phone T-Mobile had 125 gigabytes. And then I was like, well, I need two. So I bought two phones. And then I went and bought my GoPros, got the 360. And I posted these videos. You can post them on YouTube. And I posted, got 0 views, hardly 50 views, whatever. Doesn't matter. But like, I got the capability now to do 360 videos in 1080p. It takes 3 hours to download a 4-minute video, but I got them out there. They're out there. That's my whole point. It's out there. Don't talk about it, be about it. And I'm looking back at my portfolio now. I'm like, damn, I did it. It's done. So now I can just keep building on it. I will eventually get a job if I need it, but I get to pick and choose. 0 challenge. Isn't it awesome? That's why your numerology is great to learn it, but you got to be about it. You just can't talk about it. All right. And that's the one thing I like about me. I get to come on here. I'm free. Nobody's telling me like Stephen Colbert what to do. I could do whatever I want. Card read. I could do this. I come on here drunk if I want to. I've done that a couple times in the past where I got drunk. I was over here in the corner. I really was drunk. I was just like, hey, be drunk a little bit and do a video. Try it out. Whatever. I like my little sippy poos. Whatever. Little sippy poos. Is that from the trailer park, the Leahy? Yeah. So I could pick and choose whatever I want. It's pretty cool because we see the Hollywood agenda. I mean, what the Hollywood agenda is in your face now. Colbert, all the late nights. SNL's not even, dude, I just look at SNL and I just like, nah. They need Trump. They wish Trump would come back. Trump, chill for a little bit. We good. Just let them expose themselves. They're exposing themselves, man. Oh my God. And with that being said, thing I like about me is I can relate to the struggle. I got put out by the Rona. I lost my job of 14 years. I can understand what's going on. I put the videos out yesterday. I got to cross that line to get to San Diego just like everybody else. Yeah, I do have global entry, but it's not fun. It's not the funnest part of my day. They still got to look at it, question me, check my trunk, do all this, do all that. It's not just fun and games. I can relate to humanity. These people can't relate. I've been a bartender for 14 years. A lobby bar, not some bar that was crazy busy. I got to talk to people all the time, and I'd go there with questions. I come here with stuff. That's why I can do this every night, because I had to go there 5 nights a week and have stuff on my brain. It was usually sports, and then I saw how sports got attacked. But that's why I can do this so much. Hollywood has lost touch. They have no idea, dude. I saw this Stephen Colbert and Terrence Williams. I think I'm getting his name right. Terrence Williams got the Make America Great Again hat all the time. But he was watching Colbert with the vaccine thing. You gotta watch that video. He was just him staring at it. It just made me laugh. But with that being said, I'm gonna cut it short because I got through all my points, did a card read. But this is gonna be a new segment I do. It's gonna be I got it from Dan Bongino. You know how Dan Bongino does what's the governor of Florida? What's it? Ron DeSantis strikes again. Well, I got both of them. So I got Sarah Silverman. I posted the video. Sarah Silverman had a thought. Well, I was watching Dan Bongino today, and luckily, thank you, Dan, because you put out a video for 1 minute and 50 seconds. Well, I'll get into this a little bit now. Hold on. Let's get into this. And about 1 minute and 50 seconds is about as much as I can take from Sarah Silverman. She is the embodiment. I'm sorry, not all you American women. I'm sorry. But if you look at Sarah Silverman, she is the embodiment of what just an airhead, average American woman. You got to understand, I was living in San Diego, Pacific Beach, for 6 or 7 years. And not all of them are many good friends. All the chicks at the pub, they were awake and aware. But when I was out there on the dating scene, Sarah Silverman, 9 times out of 10 is what I came across. And I could barely stand 1 minute, 50 seconds of her talking. She is the embodiment of what they have programmed. She is the AOC. She is the squad, and she tried to defend them so hard. The only problem is she's Jewish. She has family members in Israel, right? And so today she had her second thought, because the last thought she had, I talked about it. She was like, well, guys, the Republicans and the conservatives always want to be right. We should just separate. What if we separate? But then she had a thought like, how would that look like? Because what would happen? The conservatives would be like, no face diapers, no CRT in our schools. We can all have guns. We're going to fund the hell out of the police because we don't break laws. We're all law-abiding citizens. And then what her world is going to look like? You're going to have vaccine mandates just to leave your house. There's going to be no police. You can't have any weapons to protect yourself. There's going to be super mega taxes on everybody. And you just see her brain like, wait, I don't. So today, or when I saw the video today, she had another thought. When she's like, well, about the Iron Dome. I don't know why America's paying for the Iron Dome. I'm not gonna get into all that, but the dome that protects them, that crazy Iron Dome that looks like Wakanda. She was just like, well, I kind of want to like protect my family because all those missiles that came could have killed my family, and I just really want to like AOC. She's really hot. She's cool. I like the way she does her hair. She wore that dress the other day, but it's just, and it was like looking at a little baby starting to walk. You know, when you see him, they're like, hold on, man, he's gonna hit his head on the table, and he kind of like stumbles, and you're like, oh, let him go, and you kind of, and it was like looking at her like that. Sarah Silverman, she's the embodiment of the average. That's what she is. She's the embodiment of the average millennial woman, the 20 and 30 somethings. Not all of you. I'm not talking smack. She is the embodiment. That's what they are. That's what they are. That's what I had to deal with. I was like, what's going on? She went through the indoctrination camp. That's what she is. I've been trying to say it. I got a video called The Indoctrination Camp. There she is, Sarah Silverman. And she's kind of, because she has to talk about these subjects every day, she's like, whoa. That's why I moved out of the country and started going to foreign countries. Because I was like, man, what is wrong with these women? They're like, you're like a serial killer. I was like, why? Because your apartment's clean. There's no dust over here. Oh my God, you got like things organized. Oh my God, you got shoes and jackets and stuff. Oh my God, you're so selfish. I had one chick bite my tongue because I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I've cleaned my apartment. I knew you were coming over tonight. With that being said, Sarah Silverman will eventually learn how to walk and talk and possibly chew bubblegum at the same time in the near future. So there is hope. All right. Peace out. Talk to you later. Bye.